Parables from nature. A parable. What is it? Well, it's a little story with a lot of truth in it. An earthly story with a heavenly meaning. The story you're about to be told reminds us of a parable that Jesus told. A parable that teaches us a very special lesson about God. Peppy the Pup. This is Peppy the Pup, who has the finest home any puppy could possibly want. But Peppy wants to see the world.
I wonder what it would be like to be way over there, where all those big buildings are. Oh, any place would be better than just sitting around here with nothing to do. Just look. Out there, things really happen. All I do here is fetch the ball, Peppy. Eat your dinner, Peppy. Get the paper, Peppy. Get the paper. Same thing. Day after day. Nothing new and exciting ever happens here.
Suddenly, two dogs Peppy had never seen before appeared at the fence.
Hey, kid, is this big fancy place where you live?
Yeah, we've been taking a little walk in your neighborhood, see?
Oh, my name's Peppy. I've never seen you around here before. What are your names?
This is indeed a pleasure, Junior. I am Rover, and my tall friend here is named Ranger. Yeah, we're from the big city. You know what I mean?
Oh, the city. That's where I want to go. If I could come along, would you show me some of the exciting things? Would you?
Why, sure. It'd be no trouble at all. Meet us down by the corner, but make it real soon. We ain't got much time, you know.
This is the chance I've been waiting for. I'm lucky they came along. It's time I saw the world. I'm old enough. I'm going right to my father and tell him I'm leaving.
In less time than it took to bark, Peppy was standing squarely in front of his father.
Dad, well, I've got something to say. It's like this. You're fine, and my brother here, he's all right too. But I can't stay here any longer. I have to travel. I want to see the world.
Well, now, son, this is quite a surprise. I'd always hoped you'd stay here and settle down like your older brother. But if this is what you want, you're free to go. We're going to miss you, son.
Not long afterward, Peppy saw his chance when the mailman left. His father was sad and wondered if Peppy really knew what he was doing.
Oh, what a lucky break that was. Good thing I'm fast on my feet. Now to find Ranger and Rover.
Hey, Rover, look who's coming down the street. Hey, good thing you made it. We gotta be on our way.
Yeah, let's treat him to a free trip around the town. I'll tell you what. We'll start with a tour of our favorite alley. Come on, Peppy.
What an adventure. Peppy could hardly believe it was coming true. In all his life, he had never dreamed the outside world could be so exciting. The noises, the new smells. Now this was really living.
Hey, Junior, be our guest. Join us in a phone. Yeah, and you may turn over the very next garbage can we find.
Garbage can? Why, that isn't the way we eat at home. I have a plate with my name on it.
Name, he says? Oh, come on now. You can't eat the name, Junior.
Oh, my foot. How do you turn over one of these things? Oh, I don't like to eat this way. Ow!
I'll teach you to nose around here, bud.
Oh!
Come on, Junior. Are you still hungry? How would you like to visit a nice big meat market, huh? This time, you're really gonna see something.
By this time, Peppy was so mixed up, he wasn't really sure what he wanted. But he'd do anything to get away from the alley. As the three dogs arrived at the corner, Ranger said,
Hey, look, you guys. Do you see what I see? How'd you like to join us in a leg of lamb? Or maybe a nice fillet?
Hey, this is too big a job for you, Peppy. You better wait here. Watch close now, and you're gonna learn the tricks of the experts. And maybe next time you can help.
Hey, Ranger! Rover! Watch out! Here comes a man! Quick, look out!
Wait a minute. What do you think you're doing there? Ha! I'll fix you, Mutz. I'll fix these dogs this time. Driver, take these mutts down to the pound before they eat everything in the truck. Say, now wait a minute. There was another dog with them. I'll catch him and bring him along. Hey, you! Come back here! Do you hear me? Come back here!
Peppy had never been so frightened. He had to run like he'd never run before. But where? To the right? To the left? It was getting dark. If only he could find a good place to hide. Finally, Peppy found a hiding place. He had never been so afraid or so alone before in all his life. Nothing was turning out the way he thought it would.
I'm so tired and hungry.
When night came, Peppy came out of his hiding place. If only he could find his way home.
Oh, I'm so hungry. Ah, at last, a nice big bone. This is more like it. Go away, you mutt. This'll fix ya. Oh, what did I do to deserve that?
Peppy was confused, lonely, and homesick. He thought of his father, his home, food. If only he could remember how to get back there. But what if they didn't want him back?
Oh, what a mistake I made. If I ever get home, I'll tell my father how wrong I've been and how sorry I am. Maybe he'll let me stay around.
Late that night, Peppy realized that he had wandered back to his own corner.
Here it is. Home sure looks good to me. But what'll I say? What can I say? If only my father will forgive me.
Someone was there waiting for him. Could it be? Yes, it was. It was his father.
Peppy, son, you're back. Now here's a place where you can get under the fence. Oh, we're so glad to see you, Peppy. We've been worried about you ever since you left. Now come on in here and let us take a good look at you.
Dad? Will you let me stay around? I mean, I'm awfully sorry. I really was all wrong.
Stay around. Why, we're so glad to have you back. Just to show you, we saved a shank bone, just in case you came back. That's it. Come on in, boy.
Peppy's experience is like one that Jesus described in his parable of the prodigal son, a reckless young man who wanted to live in a far-off land. The son asked for his share of his father's wealth and left. Instead of using his money wisely, the reckless son wasted it on foolish things and on people who took advantage of him. He was sad and unhappy, and when he realized how wrong he had been, he decided to go back to his home and tell his father how sorry he was. After a hard journey, he returned home, and when he was still a long way off, his father saw him and ran to welcome him back. When they met, the young man told his father how sorry he was and that he was no more worthy to be called his son. He asked to be given work, but the father was overjoyed at his son's return and said he would have the servants bring forth the best robes and food, that there would be a celebration, because his son who was lost had been found. In this parable, Jesus was teaching us that our Heavenly Father loves us very much. And if we admit our mistakes and are sorry for our faults, we will find God's forgiveness already reaching out to us, like the loving arms of a father or mother.